From Brooklyn, New York, and the home of the Nets, we're broadcasting live from Barclays Center.
Didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim.
There's the three. That's good. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Scola with a clean look. Hits from the high post.
That division ended up being.
And that is good. Rodriguez has got 5 points against Rodriguez. Just 3 on the clock. It's deflected. And we reached the end of the first quarter. 76ers lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. From deep, and it's good. On the wing, Harris. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. But
not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game. Not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Feeds it to Stauskas. Shorty the pass to Holmes. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. First one falls for him.
They knew what the season had in store. The key was, could they keep
release, negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Rodriguez passes to Stauskas. Back to Rodriguez. There's a good screen. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. 76ers ahead, leading by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they called the right plays, and then they executed them. Great job in the first half. That's why they were so efficient, and they shot so accurately. The defense threw a number of different looks at them, but they were always prepared because they were cool, calm, and efficient.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets.
Where was the sense of urgency? We all know they're capable of playing better, and no one wants to give up a ridiculous high shooting percentage. They need a little attitude adjustment in the second half, or this game will get away from them.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
To knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shot.
Shot clock at 5 to the left wing. The wide open look here for Lopez. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
12th in offensive rebounds last year. However, he was 44th in defensive rebounds. That's one in.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Come from the paint.
A big group substitution here is on the way. They grab their own miss. Bennett, and they convert it last on attempt number 3.
They're a division battle. These two squads play each other 4 times this season.
Seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Captain Clutch. Some solid defense there from Lynn. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. 76ers lead by 6. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Clutch. Dishes it to Stauskas. Inside, Captain Clutch. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Offense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often. Postseason, they did have a good showing despite that early exit. Many people expected the Hawks to sweep, but they took the
of Miles Plumlee. Just a very disjointed year for Lopez.
To the middle. And then Okafor slams it in.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible. He rose above it.
Now here's Henderson. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
Lets the three fly. Shot's good. Z's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. And the 76ers with possession. Lin with the steal.
Not an easy play to come away with the steal there.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
It's hauled in by the 76ers. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Lin. Lets it go with a 3. Lopez dishes to Booker. Feeds it to Lin. Lopez kicks to Bogdanovich. So the 76ers win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.